I'd say at least once a week, I get a phone call dealing with landlocked property. Typically, people haven't bought it, they've inherited it. And maybe years ago, grandpa and the neighbor had an agreement that let him cross the road, but now the neighbor's gone and they've sold it to some person from out of state who doesn't want someone crossing.
Tiffany Lashmet is a professor and specialist in agricultural law with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension. She explained that a situation like that is how people can end up owning landlocked property.
And there's kind of a myth in Texas that property can't be landlocked. Somebody has to give me access. That's just not automatically true. You may be able to go through the steps and go to court and prove legal access, but you may not.
If you own landlocked property, oftentimes you don't have the ability to sell that property.
If the buyer that wants to purchase it can't get title insurance without legal access, they also can't get funding from a bank without legal access. So it can become really problematic for somebody that owns landlocked property if they need to get rid of that land.
Lashmet says it sounds too basic and too simple, but folks need to make sure things are in writing.
And I know that farmers and ranchers are not great at that, right? We're bad about handshake deals. It's true of my husband and my dad as much as anybody. If you've got a grazing lease, if you've got a hunting lease, that needs to be in writing. You need to have a will, right? You need to have an estate plan. Same thing with things like easements. If you're crossing your neighbor's land to get to yours, make sure that's in writing. Get that filed in the deed records so that's enforceable going forward.
Lashmet admits that no one likes spending money on a lawyer, but stresses it will be worth it in the end if you can protect your property and your legacy. That's been a look at Central Texas agriculture from the ground up.
From the Ground Up is sponsored by Producers Cooperative, proudly serving agriculture since 1943.